So, today we have something pretty interesting to talk about right at the beginning of this one. Guys, welcome back to the Svartalfheim series. I'm Sean, and I am an ARKaholic. So, if you guys remember at the end of the last episode, right, we had a Dinosaurus right here, we had a Berserk Raptor way over there, whatever the heck a Berserk Raptor is, the hell if I know. We had a ton of raptors over there, we also had a 150 Elder Claw over here, we had a whole bunch of threats, and potentially today was going to be moving day, right? Now, after recording, I ended up logging out, ended up going ahead and having some lunch, and I decided, you know what? Having the Berserk Raptor as our thumbnail would have been really, really cool, so I decided to jump back in. I did fly over there just to make my life a little bit easier, but I was looking around for the Berserk Raptor, and I couldn't find it, which it is what it is, no big deal. But I also couldn't find any of the raptors. I came back to base here, and I couldn't find the Dinosaurus. I couldn't find the 150 max level Elder Claw. And then I quickly realized, after doing a little bit of testing, for some reason, and I don't know if this is a Svartalfheim thing, I don't know if it's part of a new update or anything like that, I don't know if it's something maybe I did in my settings, I honestly have no idea, but for some reason, it's almost like the game is doing a dino wipe after every time that I log out of the game, which is really interesting because I'm not playing on a server here. I'm playing on single player on the Xbox Series X, and I don't know. I do want to do a little bit of testing with you guys right now before we get started with this one to either confirm my findings or just have even more questions, because if you guys remember at the end of the last episode, I mean, I could throw a stone and hit a creature. This place was packed, and now it's like nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. But I want to do a quick little test with you guys and see exactly what's going on. So, we do have a Carbo over here. Okay. That is a level 90 Carbo. All right. We do have a couple of Lystros here, too. Ooh, we have another Carbo in the background. That might be easier. So, 90 and 60 Carbo. We also have a 20 Lystro. Where's that other one? And a 20 Lystro. Okay, so we also have a bunch of stuff back there. Oh my gosh. There's Andrewsarchuses on this map. Oh no. Okay, well, that'll certainly be something to remember. Let's go back to base here. And then, of course, we have S-Maywings too. Not sure if that picked up in the recording, guys, but my dog did just kind of whimper real loud. Don't worry, he's totally fine. He's just not getting his way. He wants to go outside. I'm not letting him because he keeps digging holes. So you may hear him in the background. Apologies if you do. But here's what I want to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and log out. I'm going to log back in, and we're going to see if those creatures are there. So with the power of editing and the power of Scousy Barks, 3, 2, 1... And we are back. Okay, let's have a quick look and see if, yeah, this is a thing or not. So, over to the left, we had an S-Maywing. They are relatively easy to see just because of that really bright blue color. But I'm certainly not seeing that. Now, granted, Maywings are relatively quick, so maybe it went away for some reason. I think the Carbos and the Lystros will definitely be the true test, because it's not like they're moving real quick or anything. But yeah, looking over in this area, guys, there's nothing here. Literally nothing. Which is really strange. And look, the Andrewsarchuses are gone and everything, so it does seem like it's doing a dino wipe after each logout, which is really interesting. Is that something that's now happening in Ark? Is that something that's just specifically to this map? Is there a setting that I did by mistake? I'm not entirely sure. If you guys know anything about this, certainly let me know down in the comments below. I'm not going to say I'm happy about it. I'm not going to say I'm not happy about it, certainly for today's episode. Certainly doesn't mean that we do have to move, at least at this point in time, which is certainly nice. But it does give us a little bit of added pressure that if we find a dino that is really, really good, it's now or never. You have to tame it, you know what I mean? So decisions are going to be a little bit tougher in the series, and you know what? I'm kind of all for it. I kind of want all my maps to do this, you know, because it's like, you know, we always say like, oh, okay, there's a Rex. Well, we'll tame it later, whatever. We don't have that option now. Now it's, if you see something, you got to tame it right away. So expect these episodes to go all over the place, guys, and I am all for it. Now, guys, between episodes, I did a little bit of work here at the base. Nothing internally, like we still have our mortar and pestle here. I kind of moved these guys around just to make it a little bit nicer in, I don't know, I just thought this was a little bit nicer having the smithy here, having the forge here, and then having the upgrade station here. I did add a water source just to make my life a little bit easier. We got the stone water tap here. Because this river technically is too far from the house, I do have a spigot, I have whatever inside of there, and then I do have tucked kind of back in this corner is the water tank and everything. So I made those between the episodes. We are also officially in full metal at this point. Of course, besides the armor, we're not there yet, but we do have all of the metal tools. We got the hatchet, we have the pick, we have the spear, we have the crossbow, and we have the shovel. So I also decided to put all like the dwarven stuff on it too. As much as I like the tribal stuff, I think with this series, just it being on a Nordic map, it just makes sense for us to do all of those specific themes, which, by the way, let's go ahead and give these guys the dwarven looks, and we can have a quick look at these if you guys aren't too familiar or anything with them. I think we'll go into photo mode. I think that just makes life so much easier, and hopefully it's not too fuzzy. And if it is, let's see if we can fix this. I don't know which way. I think it's if you go down, it crisps it up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's fine. I think you guys could see from there. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that so we can move in a little bit. But yeah, look at the detail and everything. I understand it's a skin and stuff, but oh my God, that's 100 times better than I'd be able to do. That looks really, really cool, if I'm going to be honest, though. Now, that's the dwarven hatchet. I don't think there's any more variations to it. I think it goes into the tribal after that. Oh, there is. There's another. Ooh, I kind of like this one, if I'm going to be honest. Let's go back into photo mode. Yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of a photo shoot at the beginning of this one. You know what? I kind of like this, but I feel like it doesn't make as much sense. I would kind of consider this more as a weapon and not for chopping down trees and stuff. Does that make sense? I feel like the other one's just a little more meatier, if you will. I don't know. But really cool design. Honestly, these are really, really nice. And it's definitely one of those things that I really like, adding this kind of stuff to the map. It just gives you a whole nother feel, you know what I mean? Now, when it comes to the pickaxe, I do like the pickaxe. I'm not too thrilled with the next option that they put. Nothing against the creator of the mod or anything. I think it was Necatus that actually did these too with the help of a couple of other people. This one looks really, really nice, the pick. I think looks really, really cool, right? Like I said, I'm not too thrilled with the next option when it comes to the pickaxe because it's Mjolnir. And I don't know, like, I don't know if Mjolnir really works as a pickaxe, and why was it only given to the pickaxe, and I don't know. Not too thrilled with that decision there, but that's okay. No big deal. And then, of course, these are the ones from the tribal, so we'll go back to this. And then, of course, we have the... So you can stop. I don't even know if it's picking up in the recording, so to you guys, you might be, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah. The pup is not getting his way. But finally, we have the spear. Let's have a quick look here. Sorry, guys. He's a spoiled pup, and it's all my fault. But it looks really nice. It does look like that there's not as much decal on this, which is fine. Looks really cool, though, at the end of the day. Just kind of wish that they did a little bit more decal on this one, but it's no big deal. I mean, it looks a heck of a lot better than I would ever imagine anyways. Oh, speaking of the devil, hello, pups. Hello. Yeah? You causing trouble? You causing trouble? You're not getting your way? Yeah? Yeah, I know. It's tiring with all that barking. I know. Sit. Come on. Good boy. All right. Apologies, guys. Yeah, so spear, looking really cool, like this. Let's go back into photo mode. Next is the crossbow. Now, the crossbow This one looks kind of interesting, if I'm going to be honest. It's a lot shorter than I imagined. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to just the massive one that we have for the ASA version or just the vanilla version. But yeah, no, I love the design and everything. It's just kind of weird that they didn't do it with the spear. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't come out right, or I don't know. I don't know. But I really, really like this too. And then finally, does the shovel get an option? Oh, I actually didn't even check that. No. Okay. So the shovel's just a shovel. Okay, sounds good. Well, for today's episode, guys, with all of that big introduction and everything, apologies if you guys don't like the longer intros and stuff. Just want to keep you guys up to date as much as possible. And, of course, I want to show off all these skins and stuff, because maybe this is a map that you're highly considering playing on, and you want to check out all the skins and all the stuff, too. So here's kind of what I want to do. First of all, I see a blue drop. Let's go ahead and check out that blue drop here, just kind of see what we could potentially get from this. But I think I kind of want to go back to the area that we were in the last episode, which I know I'm not learning from my mistakes or anything. But it is a really good... Oh, look at that. We got the sickle. Nice. Oh, by the way, I also made myself a water jar, and it looks like we have a second water jar. But yeah, that is huge getting the sickle right now. We are currently at level 28, so it's not like we could have made one yet. Could have made one at level 30, I believe. But I want to head back to the same spot we were just in the last episode, because I do think that that area may have a potential of a base or something along that line. And as much as I love our little Viking area over here, I do think that we have to start kind of looking at other places, because if the Deinosuchus got that close, it's only a matter of time until I start seeing the death notifications for the Mishaps and stuff like that. So if we can get to a little bit of a safer spot, that would be nice. It's just a matter of where the heck on this map is considered safe. I don't exactly know. There is a spot right up there. It's on that cliffside right ahead of us. That is pretty much a plateau. So that could potentially be a place that we might want to get to at some point. That could be a potential base location. You know what another base location could be? All the way up there. It would be really cool if we can get to that. Don't think it's going to be possible, but I want to do a little exploring today. I want to see if we can get ourselves a tame that can survive an episode. That would certainly be nice. We do have those swords over there, which is really cool. Maybe that's an area to check out too, because I do feel like that seems really bare, and I don't see a dino walking all the way across the bridge in order to get there, so yeah. But not sure if I said it at any point in today's episode. What the heck is that? Is that a Berserk Raptor already? Or is that just a normal one? Nah, it's just a normal one. But if I haven't said it already, guys, if you find yourself enjoying this one, take a second, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And 72. Damn it. Okay. I was going to say, that kind of raptor would have been kind of cool, getting a tech one. We got a ferry here. That's always fun. I think we're going to head over this way instead. We'll also grab a little bit of water, too, if we can. But like I said, if we can get back over to that area, if it's not as raptor infested, we can get ourselves a bunch of crops, including rock carrot. I know, every series. It's like I'm trying to find an excuse to get one. I love my equises, guys. If there's an equus in the area, we're getting an equus. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what we got over here. 95 Parasaur. 50 and 150. Are we really going to go the Parasaur route again? I mean, we could. We do have a couple of dillos attacking it right now, and for some reason it's not going on... Okay, there we go. Now it's going on the run. You know what? Let's get rid of these dillos. go. And here's the other Dillo body. Now, where did our 150 just go? It's not you down there, is it? No. That's the 95. I kind of want to get this thing knocked out first. We got a Theory here. That Theory wasn't here before, was it? Oh, it was. All right. I mean, it is a max level Parasaur. If we can get our hands on this, I feel like that'll be pretty good. But I do also worry that we're going down the same rabbit hole that we did in the last episode. Where the heck did this guy go? It ran this way. Oh, is that it out there? Yeah, I think that... Oh, yeah, no, it's got a little damage on it. That's it, 150. Okay, so... let's fix this, since we seem to forget to do that in the last episode. But I think if we go ahead and put a couple of headshots on this thing, we should be able to knock it out in one go, right? And then we have the crops there, so we should be able to tame you relatively quickly. There we go. And I think I'll run over to this side to make my life a little easier. Ooh, you're pretty bloody already. Okay, I think, if anything, we're going to end up killing you. Come on, knockout. Yes! All right, let's make sure we don't hit it by mistake. But yeah, 150. Not too bad. Okay, do we want to check the stats right now or no? All right, fine. 21, 22, 38 in weight straight off the bat. This could be an insane weight Parasaur. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cool. It's not like it really means anything, but okay. Let's go around you, Mr. Theory. It's going to be like the last episode all over again, trying to get around that Theory. Okay, I think we're good if I do this. All right. Now we got to get you some crops. I don't think you're going to fully tame with 100% effectiveness with crops, but it's certainly better than using measures. And there's another Parasaur right there. 145 female. Wait, is ours a 150 male or a female? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's just get this thing tamed first. Then we can worry about that. Ooh, citrinols are in here too. That's kind of cool. I don't know which one the citronol plan is, but that's cool. Oh, it's probably these right here. Yeah, it's those right there. Okay. I think I'm just going to go through and grab all these if I can. But I know we had a bit of a couple of issues here in the last episode. And of course, I definitely say that lightly with how the last episode went. But what do you guys think of this as a potential base location? I mean, it's not big or anything, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking the fact that we just get unlimited crops here. I think that's really cool. And certainly beneficial. And I guess what's nice too is maybe not necessarily having the base right here, but in this area where this will just kind of keep growing back, right? As long as we're not too close. Now, I did see some Deinonychus up there, so I'm not thinking that way. But I think we're going to hop in here for a quick second. Just so I can get this thing on. Because I want to see if ours is either a male or a female. Ours is a male. You know what? I kind of want to go for that female then. I mean, it's a 145. I mean, unless the one next to it's a 150. Well, there's actually a couple over here. Okay, what do we have? So we have a 20, a 145 female, and a 140 male. Wow, okay. There's another one of those raptors, isn't it? Yep. The Berserk Raptor. I don't know what the heck that is. And a part of me never wants to know again. All right. Let me switch over to first person for this. You're the 145, right? Yeah, 145. Now, the only thing is... You know what? The other one should run away, right? Yeah, cool. I think it was, what, 5 or 6 shots? No. Why does it look like you're going to attack? No. Okay, let's just get rid of you real quick. Come on, knock out, please. Thank you. And you will just keep getting stabbed. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll harvest your body, hopefully without hitting the other one. And there we go. Cool. Okay. So, I think we're going to get back to the first Parasaur first. You know what? We'll throw some food on you right now. Why the heck not? Do you have any really good stats right off the bat? 29 into... 29 into stam isn't bad. All right, you should be good with that. And you know what? Because we're getting both a male and a female, maybe we're just going to go back to base and have them breed. You know? What level are you? We checked you, right? Oh, you're the 140. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to tame you? No, it's fine. It's all good. 140, I mean, a 150 and a 145 is certainly nice. And yeah, look at this. This stuff's coming back already. Huh. I don't know if this would work as a base location, though, because of it being so close to the crops. I don't know if that's going to be an issue with them respawning, right? But we definitely need to keep this place in mind. This is really good. I mean, look how much food ultimately I got here. I ended up getting 60 Savaroots, 72 rock carrots, and 77 long grass. And we also ended up getting 50 citronal. Where's my Parasaur? Oh, there is a raptor down here. That's not good. Did my 150 Parasaur die? No, that raptor's down there. What happened to my 150? No! That had 38 points into weight. What the hell happened? Seriously, what happened? Oh. All right, well, I guess we got to go for the 140 now. What the hell attacked it? There was nothing around here. Ah. Was it that raptor? Well, that stinks. Shoot. I'm still really confused because what could have attacked it? All right, well, I'll have to wait till editing to see if... What level are you? No, you're at 20. Oh, there's another one. 55. That's a bummer. Would have really liked that max level. I don't think the Theory went after it, personally. Now, granted, I didn't put it on I didn't put any food on it to begin with. But I don't know. All right. I guess we'll go for the 140. I mean, the 140's fine. I really like the color on it, but like 150 had 38 points into weight straight away. Oh, that would have been amazing. I don't know, maybe one more shot. Maybe one more. There we go. Oh, the raptors are up here now. Could they potentially have went for... all right. I'm going to have to kill these raptors. Where are they? They're down there. Okay. All right, guys. You know you want to... Yep. Get rid of the level 20 first. Then we'll use the hatchet on you, because I think we do a little more damage this way. No, we don't. Why am I only doing 14? Come on. All right. Oh, you got to be kidding me. A max level Gigantoraptor. You've got to be kidding me. What is going on here? All right, you'll take that. Now, how am I... Tell me that's another raptor right there. Where did you come from? Oh, no. No! They can't... Oh, my God. This is last episode all over again. We can't get a friggin' tame. Everything just keeps killing it. The raptors just killed the Parasaur over there. Like, is it better to leave the area or just kind of guard this thing? What are you? Oh my God, a 150 Theri. Ah. I don't know. Maybe the game's just telling me do not get a Parasaur. I almost don't want to leave this thing, but at the same time, should I go back and make a saddle or something? Do we have enough to make a saddle right now, actually? I got a level at some point, which is nice. I guess we'll take a look at that here in a minute. Okay, so I do have the hide. I just need the fiber and the wood. Okay. All right, so we went from a 145 female. I think it was a female in the last episode, right? What is that? Bones. Oh, okay. A 145 female died. Then we got a 150 male died. Then we got a 145 female died. Now we're at a 140 male. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Like, this is crazy. All right, well, we got the Parasaur saddle going. Gonna put another one into weight. We're gonna wait for this guy, I think, at this point. I'm really worried that... Watch, you're gonna be like a good Mishaps too, aren't you? No, you're not. Thank God. I don't know. A part of me is thinking maybe we just go in that direction. Because I feel like all we get over here is death and destruction. Oh, man. Yeah, look at this. The raptors are going... Wait a second. Oh. I was going to say, if the Gigantoraptor... Look at that. That's ridiculous. We got a Theri and a Gigantoraptor right next to each other. Both max levels. If a Gigantoraptor adult gets killed, right? The baby just disappears, right? There's no way to actually claim the baby. That's not a way of doing things, right? Because you don't technically tame the Gigantoraptor, right? You're basically luring it away from its kid. It sounds really bad, I know. It's like you're basically kidnapping a kid from its parent. But, like, I don't know. Okay. 59%. Unfortunately, you do not have... Of course, you have the worst stats out of all of them. Of course you do. 28 in health is your best stat. Oh my god. Let me know in the comments, guys, what potentially do you think that weight would have been if we kept that 150 male? 38 points already. Oh, that would have been insane. That would have been at least 50 points, right? You would assume at least 50. Huh. I guess we'll never know. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little nervous coming down here. But I do just want to make sure we're capped up on the water. Okay. I really don't want to go too far away from this Parasaur. But yeah, we've certainly had some pretty interesting luck here at the start. You know what? I think if we find ourselves a really good Iguanodon, I think we're going to switch over to that because, yeah, I do really think that the universe is telling us no Parasaurs in this series. Well, speaking of which, we got our Parasaur 209 and ended up as a perfect tame. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so 40 points into health, 1,800 health, 40 points, 1935 stam, which is 33 points, 787 in weight, certainly not as good as the other one, 32 points in weight, and then finally 297 melee, which is 34 points. So we'll also have a quick thing with this too, because this was actually really cool. I like this. Like I said, don't know if this is something that they've added to all maps. This is in a more recent update, or maybe Nekatis set it up where you can do this on this specific map. But still, certainly welcome. I would love to see that on other maps too. I think it is silly that we have to pick everything by hand when it comes to the crops, but it is what it is. No big deal. I think we are going to slowly head back to base here. Do have to keep in mind with more and more creatures spawning in now, though. There's a raptor. That's about to get... Nope. Oh, that's a berserk raptor. Okay. We're going to leave the area. With more and more things spawning in, we're certainly going to have to be careful for Dinosuchuses and stuff now. It's going to be a repeat of the last episode all over again. What level are you? I don't think we saw you earlier. Level 20, okay. Not really worth it. At this point, I think we can only get blue drops. So red drops are going to be pretty long time from now. But yeah, let's see if we can get back to base with this Parasaur relatively safely. But it's been an interesting one. And I think we'll head in the other direction this time. Just see if there's anything out there. I guess the good news is there's probably not going to be a max level Elder Claw that we're just going to walk up to. I do realize that I had the spyglass too. When I was editing the video, I was like, come on, dude. I used the spyglass on the other one to see it was a level 20 or 25. Why didn't I do that for the 150? Ugh. Well, you live and learn, I guess, right? And we got a Theri near base. Of course we do. Okay, level 90. Don't really see anything else in the area, which is certainly nice. So I think we're going to kind of just move around these guys. We're going to head in the other direction because I also remember I wanted to start making stuff for the Dino Depot mod. I wanted to make a couple of those little dino ball things. I also wanted to make potentially the like dino gun to make things a little bit easier. I know we can't get these guys yet. By the way, I did end up finding out that it was level 96 is when you unlock the S Maywing saddle, which is really crazy if I'm going to be honest. certainly a little bit different than what we have on Genesis 2, I believe. It's Genesis 2, right? Yeah, Genesis 2, they unlock at level 19, I think. Which is a little bit different than what we're used to, but I guess it is what it is. They are incredibly overpowered, so I do understand that it's 96. Maybe a little excessive, but it is what it is. No big deal. I do see a tech one out there. 168, not bad. But of course, we do have a couple of Parasaurs down here, but we do also have crystals, so we can go ahead and start making a couple of those pieces. But yeah, unfortunately, not seeing any iguanodons, so I don't think that's going to be necessarily a route for us at the moment. Which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Watch, you're going to be a high-level one, aren't you? No, I'm 20. All right, let's just get you out of here. You're not going to attack me now, right? No, okay, cool. All right. Got a little bit of crystal. Not sure how much I need, so I think we're just going to grab all this. And let's see what I can make. So, we can make... Let's make a set of this. Now, what do I need for the gun? I need metal. Ah, okay, sounds good. All right, we'll head back to base. We'll make the gun. I think we'll have a little bit of a look-see around here to see if there's anything that tickles our fancy. I do like that tech Parasaur. I mean, 168's really not bad at all. But you know what? A raptor may also be pretty good. Depending on the level, of course. If it's a high-level raptor... If I can catch up with it. Oh my gosh. 25. Really? Wasting my time on a 25? Let's have a look down this way. Why the heck not? But yeah, we got a couple of different ways that we can go. Of course, we can cross the bridge over here, but I'm going to be honest, if we're heading into the volcanic region, isn't this region, like, really high level? So I don't know if coming down this way is the best route for us right now. Now, granted, there is a Diplo right here, so maybe we're not looking too bad. What level's the Diplo? 140, juice. If they could attack, that would certainly be... I'm not going to say certainly, but could be something I'd want to go for, right? But the fact that they don't attack or anything is like, I don't know, pointless, right? But anyways, hello, Diplo, another one. Not really seeing too much here, which is nice. But yeah, looking at this. Oh yeah, look at like the... Ooh, is that a scorpion? Oh, wait a second. Those are vultures. You know what? Yeah. Getting a bad feeling about this area. We'll take a look at this eventually, but don't think on the back of our 140 Parasaur is the time to do this. We have another direction, which is... We could end up going, I'm just going to say north, basically that direction. Looks like we can kind of go up that plateau there. Not sure where that's going to bring. Then we do also have this path underneath us, which I believe we saw in the first episode. This path kind of leads kind of the same direction too. That was a 150 compy. Oh my gosh. Holy 150s. So we have that as a direction that we can go in. Or we can basically go back the other direction and kind of push north in that sense. Basically, I think north is going to be the answer. It's just a matter of which north do we want to go? North towards that. Whatever that is, I'm not entirely sure. We can go north down there, which kind of leads us towards that. I guess maybe that's the direction we're going to go in. Ooh, Sabertooth. You know what? It's a 95, so it's not good, but, like, if it was a high-level Sabertooth, yeah. Ooh, we got one right here. 90, damn it. What about you? 25, damn it. And we do, of course, have our Iguanodon, level 60 now. All right, well, took a look around the area. Didn't really see much to work with here, so I do think we are going to press on forward here in the next episode. I think this one's going to be a little bit of a shorter one, guys. Ultimately, I just wanted to basically be able to hold on to a creature for an episode. So we certainly went ahead and did that. Maybe not. We do have a 30 pretty much right by the base here. All right, I think we're okay if I kind of skirt around this way. Was that a drop coming down, by the way? Blue drop. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Are you going to give me something good? There's another blue drop down there. But yeah, are you going to give me something good? Or I guess the other option is... Hey! I'll take that. Get a better crossbow. That's certainly cool. What if we check that out? I definitely have the materials to make a raft. Like, what is that? Is that a place where I can make a base? Because, like... Yeah. I'm all for checking that out. I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode, actually. Yeah. Because you know what? If I can actually make that my home, that would be kind of incredible, if I'm going to be honest. But if we can, maybe we start thinking about moving out here and we head across the water. Kind of make that our own herbivore island area, if you will. You know? I don't know. But guys, again, going to keep this one short, sweet, to the point. We got Monique here. We got Molly. We got the Parasaur, which I've yet to name because with our track record, these guys don't seem to last too long. But I am going to wrap up the episode here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comments, too. Is it a Svartalfheim thing that's causing the creatures to kind of destroy wild dinos? After every time I log off, I did not make that sound at all. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to do that part again. All right, so, guys, going to wrap up the episode here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know down in the comments, too, the whole wild dinos not being here when I re-log in. Is that a Svartalfheim thing? Is that part of a new update? Is there something in the settings that I did to screw that up? Not entirely sure. That certainly didn't sound much better than the first one, but I think you guys get the gist. That's going to wrap up this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you all in the next one.